YouTube, what's up? It's your boy 360 Jeezy. Today in this video, I did a undercut, if you will. Okay, curly hair off top. I don't know what it's called when the hair is like hecka curly and it hangs down. You know, it's kind of like an undercut. It was curly on top. Did like a clean taper. Blended it up, but didn't really like blend it. I just like, it was all even, and then I did a taper. So yeah, however you want to call that. In the comment section below, somebody tell me what this haircut is called. I usually call it the Ronnie Banks, all right, but that's just a person. It's not like it's an actual name of the haircut. I think it's called the undercut with a taper. But before I get into the actual video, I want to tell you guys that hard work pays off, all right? Hard work, motivation, consistency. The will to keep going when the going gets tough and the tough gets going, you go, all right? Do not let nobody stop you. Do not let no situation, whatever you're going through, keep pushing, all right? If it's hair cutting, keep pushing no matter what, you know what I mean? If you can't do coarse hair, if you can't do straight hair, styling on top, keep practicing. Don't let something that you feel is hard to do discourage you from keep pressing on, all right? I would not be here right now if I did not go through the struggle. So make sure you guys keep pushing even when it gets hard. It's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned. All right, so in this video, I'll be doing an undercut with a taper. I'm gonna enhance his line. Velocity Cuts is located in Vacaville, California, so don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna pin the hair up using my comb and my clips. This client doesn't want anything off of the top, so we're not gonna touch that at all. We're just gonna put these clips in, comb the hair down, and make sure that it's even as much as possible. So with the 2-guard open, using my Oster's fast feeds, I'm just gonna knock off all the bulk on the sides. So after you're done taking off all the bulk, what you want to do is brush the hair down and make sure everything is laid in place. Moving on to the taper, I'm going to set in my bald line using my Andis Slimline Pro LIs, and I'm going to do it in a unique way to where I'm trying to save my client's curved C-cup, if you will. This is sort of like a burst taper, just in a different way. Now with the lever open, using my corners, I'm just going up about 1 inch and making sure that I make sure everything is even, and I go over it multiple times so it can be at that lever open length. Next step with the 1-guard open, same thing, going up about 1 inch, making sure that I brush everything down as I go. That is so important. That will make your blends come out better, because you know you don't want to cut and not brush it down, because that will make your blend sloppy. You want to make sure everything is neat by brushing that hair back down. Putting on that 2-guard close, I'm just gonna knock off the rest of that bulk making sure everything is blending smoothly.
HustleDreamProduction.
So with the zero guard closed in a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. Now keep in mind that you want to use your corners as much as possible, especially when you're in tight areas around that ear area like you see me doing right now. I'm just using the corner, even though it may look like I'm using the full blade. I know most of the time I use my corners, so make sure you use your corners as much as possible. Same thing with the lever closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Again, use your corners as much as possible and don't be afraid to adjust the lever as you go up. Alright, last step you want to use is doing some detail work, taking a step back, look away from the blend, come back to it. Now I know you guys are not being able to see my detail work. That's because I'm always cutting in an uncomfortable position when I'm trying to show you guys. But I said this time, I'm gonna turn my client face me and perfect this blend as much as possible. As far as the back goes, it's the same exact step. I got my Andis Slimline Pro LIs and I'm setting in my bald line and I'm doing it in a rainbow-like shape. Next step, with the lever open, I'm just going up about a little bit more than an inch, and that's because there's a lot more room to work with as far as the back goes. Same thing with the one guard open. I'm going up a little bit more than an inch, making sure I keep it consistent all the way through, brushing the hair down at the same time. Dropping back down to that zero guard closed in a flick out motion, I'm flicking out that middle line, making sure that I use my corners as much as possible. Now with the lever closed in a flick out motion, same thing, use your corners and flick out that bottom line. So as far as the right side, I'm going to speed this side up because it's the same steps as the left side.
HustleDreamProduction.
So right here, what I'm doing is I pin my client's hair up in the front, and I'm just gonna knock the hair down in the front to a 1.5. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I want the hairline to be as crispy as possible, and by knocking it down, it gives this kind of shorter, haircut look, but still having that long hair at the top. I'm gonna spray my client's front line with some hairspray. This is basically the maximum hold. You could go get, there's basically numbers as far as like hairspray. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the 4th maximum strength hold, the most possible best hold that you could possibly get. This is it, you know what I mean? So make sure you brush that down too, and make sure you blow dry it afterwards so the thing could harden and it could lock that hair in place. this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hey, if you like the beat, HustleDreamProduction, his YouTube channel, his link will be in the description below. If you guys seen any tools that you want to purchase in this video, please make sure you check out the links in the description below as well. All the clippers that I use are down there below. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My Snapchat is Jeezy360 and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. I also got a Twitter. You guys can follow me on there at 360_Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.